Hey, beautiful people. Welcome back. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading all about you, the person on your mind, and the connection you share with each other. I hope you are having a fantabulous day whenever this reading found you, whenever you are watching it. In today's reading, we are going to be unpacking your experience, their experience, and mutual energies that are going on between you and your person in the connection. And you guys, I can tell you that today's reading is going to be ultra specific, just based on the images and the messages I've already been receiving since I started pulling the cards for you two and getting all of this information out. So I'm super excited for today's reading. I hope that you are just as excited. As always, please take messages if, when, and how they resonate with you, your situation, and your life. Let me kind of give you a rundown so you know what to expect during today's reading. Over here on the left, we have you being represented. Your current experience, energies, what is currently changing and going on within you in this dynamic. Over here on the right, it is the same thing, just for your person. I just also want to note for you guys out there watching that if you see sides of you over here, your person over here, vice versa, there could just be mirroring going on. That is okay. Like I said a moment ago, take everything if, when, and how it resonates for your situation. There are no rules here. If you feel like it's flip-flop, that's okay. You can see both sides. To both of you and both, it doesn't really matter. I just want you to take things how it resonates. It was just my intention when pulling this would be for you, your person, but I'm already seeing a lot of like meshing and mirroring going on here. So I had to throw that out there right away for you. For most of you watching, you will probably see parts of you and your person reflected in both sides, okay? And then of course the center card right here, this card and this card alone represents the connection, okay? And we're gonna get to that last. But the first thing I have to just throw out there right from the get-go for you guys is, holy cow, is there a lot of lower 3 chakra energy coming from you and your person right now. Primarily the sacral chakra, but also the solar plexus and the root chakra, and we're going to get to that, okay? But there is a lot of sacral chakra energy coming through from this reading. And I'm going to do my best to articulate and communicate this to you as properly as I can. I don't know what it is, but I think you and your person are very deeply connected to each other, and one of your like connecting points must be the sacral chakra or the lower 3 chakras, because my goodness, it's like the floodgates have been opened, and I really feel like probably both of you have unleashed some kind of blockage that was there before or something, because there's a lot of that energy coming through, and it's almost like overwhelming to me, but in a really good way. So I feel like it's an unblocking, and maybe you've noticed this. Or your person has noticed this. Maybe you've had changes going on like within your body, or you've felt like a different pulse of energy or shifts in that department, I guess you could say, because it's coming through very strongly. Now, you guys, I'm not an expert. I feel like if this is something you're interested in, or if your intuition is getting flagged right now, and you feel like that's something you want to look into, I would encourage you to do so. At the end of the day, it's also really important to, you know, figure it out on your own, I guess you could say, and listen to your gut, go where you feel called. But I just have to touch on the fact that it really seems like you and your person are unblocking your lower 3 chakras right now. Now, side note, because I love you guys and I care about you watching right now, I think sometimes people tend to like fixate on one particular chakra. Like they might learn that they have a blockage in their solar plexus, for example, and then they over focus on unblocking that chakra while neglecting the rest. It is very important when we're doing chakra work and when we're unblocking chakras to first of all start from the root up, but also like have an even distribution of your work. Like it is not a good idea to focus on one particular chakra and try to open that up while neglecting the rest. It's all about balance, and it's very important to work your way up, okay? Definitely don't just start purely at like the third eye or the throat chakra and forget about the root chakra. It's just going to throw things off balance, and it could even lead to blockages again and whatnot. So if you're going down this rabbit hole, if you're going through that work, please make sure you're doing it properly, educate yourself, go to a professional, do what you need to do, okay? So I had to throw that out there and get the PSA out there right from the get-go. But it seems like this is happening for you and your person organically, where maybe you're just noticing this, like you're actually doing it in a healthy way from what I can see here, because there's so many notes of like root chakra energy segueing into sacral chakra energy, segueing into solar plexus chakra energy that's coming through for you and your person. And I'm not getting notes of any other chakras being indicated here. So it's almost like this is happening to you organically and your person. Maybe you and your person have experienced Kundalini rising with each other, or there could have been some sort of profound experience with one another, like where you literally felt your energy unblock from the root chakra up to your solar plexus recently or something. But there's definitely something profound going on here when it comes to lower three chakras opening up and going through that work. And it's in a really, really good way. Like, I'm super happy for you. I'm actually going to dive into the cards now and explain myself a little bit, because I feel like I've just been going on ramblings. So we're going to stop, okay? Over here with you, we have happiness, orange, sacral chakra. We also have create, and the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is also responsible for our creative energy. Yes, it does rule like sexual energy, but it's also our emotional energy. It's our emotions. It is our creative force. So there's a lot to that sacral chakra, okay? And we have both being noted here. You're allowing yourself to have happiness, to feel your feelings, okay? Maybe you've had a good cry recently and you've released some heavy stuff lately, and you're feeling like you can express your feelings in a better way and feel that lighthearted happiness come through you. Oh, hold on. I have a knock on the door, you guys. Just 1 second. Sorry about that, you guys. I am getting my refrigerator fixed today, and that was unexpected, but here we are, and I am filming again. There may be a couple more interruptions. I am sorry if that's the case, but life be lifin', okay? So anyway, as I was saying, lately, you might find yourself more free to express your feelings, to have your creative energy flow through you. You might notice like waves of inspiration hit you. I would highly recommend like Googling it or looking into it with a professional or something, like what a sacral chakra opening looks like or feels like, so you can get a better picture if you haven't done that already. We have the womb and the tear coming out here for your two archetypes in this connection right now. And the womb, or like the organ systems relating to that part of the body, male or female, doesn't matter, is ruled by the sacral chakra. So I'm taking that note as well, that like that area of your body is opening up, okay? So your sacral chakra, all of the organ systems, all of the energies that come through when it's open are healing, they're unblocking, and it's coming through you very strongly. With the tear, we have this emotional freedom as well. Maybe you've had a good cry, or you've released something recently with your emotions, or you're finding yourself able to really feel your feelings again. Like all of these things are coming through. And your one note that doesn't relate to the sacral chakra is abundance, which of course directly relates to the root chakra, which is right below the sacral, right? If you think about like your tailbone, that is about where your root chakra energy is stored, your root chakra is, and then move upwards a little bit. The area of the womb or just below the navel is where your sacral is, and then right around your navel, just above it, is your solar plexus. So your lower three chakras in that order. So when it comes to your root chakra, maybe you've had more abundance come to you lately, or maybe you've noticed benefits at work, or you're feeling more free. And I feel like it's actually helping you. So it could be that you do something creative for a living, or you have to express your feelings openly with others for what you do for work or for a hobby or whatever it is. I feel like things are flowing to you better. Things are flowing through you better. Your emotions, your energy, your creative force, abundance, you name it. Things are moving in an upward direction for you in a really positive way, starting from your root chakra up to your sacral. Okay, so that's coming strong for you. Over here, your person seems to be experiencing kind of a lot of similarities. That's why I said you'll probably, like, I wouldn't be surprised if you see yourself mirrored in both areas. And it's because your person's going through it. They probably don't have the exact same challenges or experiences as you, but they're also going through like these upgrades or these chakra clearings. Because down here, we literally have release blocks. We also have passion as their energy, and then we have adventure. Then up here we have the flame, which literally translates to solar plexus in this deck. And then we also have aletheia, which is truth, authenticity. So it seems like your unblockage is like the focus right now seems to be on your sacral with notes of roots coming through very strongly. Your person is mostly solar plexus with notes of sacral coming through, which is very interesting. Now I think both of you have lots of unblockages going on with those chakras simultaneously, but there's like strong notes of specific ones coming through for both of you, with some syncing up and some similarities, okay? And bear with me, you guys, when I'm channeling, when I'm going through this. Sometimes it's just difficult for me to put the energy that I'm receiving and the information I'm receiving into words. So at the end of the day, also listen to your intuition, because I'm human and I'm still like trying to figure out how to properly communicate this to you, okay? They're releasing blockages, so are you. Maybe these blockages were a little bit more intense for your person than for you, okay? And that could be why that is their primary thing coming out here when it comes to their moon card that they had come out. I think your person is feeling a fire lit in their belly again. If I'm being real with you right now, maybe your person had lost their drive. They lost their lust for life. Maybe they had felt like things were really boring, or they couldn't be happy, or they couldn't be authentic and speak their truth. Maybe they really struggled with confidence. And right now it seems like your person has this fire lit within them again, where they're excited to be alive. They're excited to have these hobbies, these passions. They feel like life is an adventure again, and they can finally be their true self and really express their true self. It could also be that like they feel this connection with you, like this is inspired by how they feel about you. And I just think that both of you are kind of working together energetically behind the scenes to help each other out. So another thing I want to note is that this is probably a very significant spiritual connection for both of you. I am not getting any type of karmic energy coming from this connection. I do not think this is a karmic, or the two of you have a karmic connection. Yeah, I think there's probably some lessons you're learning with each other. That's typical, no matter what type of soul connection we're talking about. But I do think that this is higher level. And if I had to pinpoint it more specifically, I would get more like soulmate energy coming through from this. But, you know, take it as it resonates. You can also just let all that fly if that's something you don't believe in. It does not matter to me, but I had to throw that out there. This seems like a very significant soul connection for the two of you, and you're both really healing and unblocking things at this time. And it probably is like a very profound experience for the two of you. And it feels like an adventure to your person. I wouldn't be surprised if it feels like an adventure to you too. Your person is just really excited again, and I think that their confidence is through the roof. You make this person feel very confident, and that's just something that's naturally kind of like radiating out of them at this time, is this confidence, this self-assuredness. They feel like they can really be their authentic self, speak their truth. They don't have to hide it. And it's making them feel very secure and safe to be who they are, basically, and that's coming through. So their solar plexus seems to be unblocking. pretty intensely. And again, a little bit of sacral chakra work is going on, as well as root chakra for them as well. It's just that your primary energy coming through is sacral chakra unblock, a little bit of root. For them, it's solar plexus, little bit of sacral, okay, which is very, very interesting. And then when it comes to the connection, we have even more oranges and reds and yellows coming through, which is also telling me that a lot of this is mutual. It's just that one of you may have had one chakra that was a little blocked more than the other, vice versa, but both of you are doing this all simultaneously, okay? Things are coming to fruition. Things are coming to a culmination. The fruit, I was going to say the fruit of your harvest. I don't think that's the way to phrase it. This energy of autumn talks about like the time of harvesting all of your hard work. So all of the work that you've been putting into yourself and your person has been putting into themselves, and both of you have been putting into this connection, it's like you're finally able to reap the rewards of all of that work, all of that labor. You're able to have this harvest. You're able to see the fruit of your labor come to fruition. So there's a culmination that's going on in this connection right now. And that is what you and your person are experiencing at this time. There are a lot of blessings coming into fruition for you and your person and the connection itself because of all of the growth that you both have been going through separately and together. So I'm really excited. I'm going to dive into the tarot next. I'm going to quick pause this and come right back just because I'm going to go check on what's going on with my fridge, and I will be right back. All right, you guys, I'm back again. Sorry for all of the interruptions in today's reading. It's a little bit chaotic over here in the household. But anyway, I'm going to pack things up. We're going to kind of go with the flow in today's reading. This ended up being a little bit, I guess, more like a message from universe style in a way, just focused on both you and your person. And so I'm going to ride that wave and we're going to go with it. I'm going to pull a few more oracle cards, and I will also get out a few channeled messages from your person for you, as I typically do, but we're just going to treat this as like a different style of reading and go with it. Because again, this is a super, super specific message, and I trust that it found whoever it was meant to. So hold on. And so we're going to go with the flow. Boom, boom. Let's get a couple more cards. What else can you tell me about this connection itself? The viewer and their person, what we need to know, what we need to chat about in today's reading. Okay, interesting. Okay. So I think that what's happening between you and your person right now is like propelling you into a new reality for yourselves. Like there's definitely like you and your person are awakening right now. This could be part of your spiritual awakening process with each other. I don't know why I'm feeling called to lay them out in such a way, but I'm going to honor that. We have Pisces, tune into your intuition. Someone in this connection could be a Pisces. We also have last quarter moon, tie up loose ends. We have mutable, times are changing. Pisces is also a mutable sign. What are the other mutable signs? Gemini, I want to say Virgo is as well. And Sagittarius. If I'm wrong, you guys can correct me down below. North Node, embrace your true purpose. Mercury, dive into the details, okay? Mercury also rules Gemini and Virgo, so that could be important here. Anyway, I think that what's changing within you right now is a part of your purpose, and part of the reason you met this person and the reason they met you was to go through this awakening process. And maybe one of the reasons you came together in this lifetime was to help unblock the lower three chakras. Maybe those were particularly wounded areas. To my knowledge, when we go through like a lot of karmic connections, oftentimes those lower three chakras can take a beating. And so maybe you and or your person have been through a series of heavy karmic relationships or connections that And to the point where maybe when you came together, those lower 3 chakras were wounded or very blocked. Maybe one of the reasons you came together in this lifetime was to help each other unblock those and to heal those aspects of self and your lives. So I'm seeing that basically being the purpose. This is what wanted to come out for you, is confirmation of that. And now that you're unblocking things and everything is flowing a lot more smoothly, it's likely that you're headed towards your true purposes. And it's important that you pay attention to what needs to be healed and what you're going through. Listen to your intuition as you go about your journey. And I think it's important that your person does as well. Okay? This has been a very chaotic reading with all of the interruptions and everything, you guys. What I'm going to do now is get out a few messages from them and get ready to close this reading out. So let's do that. And actually, I am feeling called to do an extended for today's reading, so we're going to honor that. In the extended, I'm going to specifically hone in and focus in on this person's thoughts and feelings about you right now, because this has been a lot about the connection and what the both of you have been going through as individuals. So I'm going to get more specific in the extended, and we're going to chat about what their thoughts and feelings are about you. Sorry guys, my nose is getting like a little bit blocked right now. I'm still getting over a sickness. It's pretty much gone, but I still have like a little bit of lingering stuff. So anyway, if you want to join us for the extended, you're welcome to check that out. It'll be in the description box in the pinned comment if I haven't said that already. So, okay. What else would this person have to say right now? Interesting. They're still healing, and I think they're getting there, but it's like they're aware of the fact that they have healing that needs to be done, and they're proactive about it. Yeah. So I take these not necessarily at face value. I'm going to explain in 1 minute. I'll read them all to you, and then we're going to go from there. Okay? Whoa. What was that? I hide my feelings because I'm scared. Yeah. I'm not shocked that that came out. Okay. So messages from your person to you right now. We have, I'm so attracted to you. So many things remind me of you. I hid who I really am from you. I know I messed up everything. I'm not strong enough yet. I'm still too wounded to let you in. You deserve better. And I hide my feelings because I'm scared. All right, so there's a lot going on here. I can definitely see that your person has had some sacral chakra and solar plexus chakra blockages, okay? Because there's a lot about them feeling like they can't properly express themselves like in an authentic way as well as emotionally. So that's something your person is aware of though, and they're working on. They know that they're wounded. They know that they didn't approach you in the best way. They're not quite like, they don't feel like they're like 100% yet, but they're committed to getting there. They have a tendency to hide their true self from you as well as their feelings, but they are feeling inspired to get through that and work through that, okay? They are aware that they may have misstepped or mistreated you because of those wounds, and they seem to be proactive in trying to work through them at this time, okay? That could be why their chakras are opening up, because they're becoming more confident in themselves. They feel better at being able to express themselves. And again, it's like there's subtle notes of sacral chakra energy coming through as well, because they also have this attraction to you, and they want to be able to let that out in a healthy way. Okay, so I feel like I'm like out of breath now all of a sudden. So your person, they also really need to do breath work or something like that. Maybe they're feeling winded or something. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to get to the tiles and charms next before I hop into the extended. Okay. By the way, if this reading has been resonating with you so far, I'd love it if you would like the video, drop a comment if you feel called to, and subscribe to the channel for more readings in the future. I'm going to leave all of these letters here. We have S, V, I, O, E, F, T, I, N. We have another T right here, and we also have a U. So you might see their initials, their name, important words. I'm going to leave it here. If you guys see any words, you're welcome to comment them down below for the collective if you feel called to. I'm seeing the word vet, so somebody could be a vet, like a veterinarian or a veteran. And honestly, that's all I'm really seeing. So I'm going to leave that there. We also have a starfish, which I just heard the word playful when that came out. So that could be carrying a playful energy. There's going to be more lighthearted energy between the two of you going forward in the future. Okay. Now I am going to get you out a couple of personal messages. Doesn't have to relate to this connection. I always do this to reset the energy and bring the focus back on you, which I find to be so important, especially when we're getting readings about other people. It's really important for you to remember to bring the focus back on you again at the end of this reading and recharge your energy. So we have the Raven with confidence. Interesting. You are encouraged to disconnect from the material or physical plane and move into the spiritual realm. You have a deep spiritual connection which you mustn't ignore. You are on the brink of transformation and your divine purpose may be revealing itself. So there's something about like destiny and divine purpose coming through for you. That was noted earlier in the reading as well. It could be that these unblockages that are happening right now, like this unblocking that's going on, is a part of your divine purpose to raise your confidence and get you closer to your life purpose, okay? So it's not just about your connection to this person. It's about you healing for yourself, for your own spiritual and personal growth journey to get you to where you need to go. So please remember that. It's not all about this person. It's not all about love and romance. We also meet souls. We also meet connections to help us on our own journey. It's not all about like a fairy tale and stuff like that. It's not saying that we can't have that, okay? But at the end of the day, this is your journey. This is your life. This is your spiritual awakening, and it's important to remember that, okay? And then your affirmation of the day, if you'd like to affirm it with me, you can comment it down below. Today, I am powerful. Today, I know that I have the power and wisdom to accomplish everything I choose to do. Oh my gosh, I'm like, need to go take a breather before I hop into the extended, you guys. I'm going to get straight to it. I want to thank you all so much for joining. If you want to see your person's thoughts and feelings about you in greater detail, the info for that extended will be down below in the description box in the pinned comment. But if you're leaving me here, I really want to thank you so much for joining, and I would love to see you for a future reading. Bye for now.